Welcome to Better English.
Speak English with confidence.
Welcome to Better English. In this video, you will master lunch break small talk. Listen, repeat, and speak. This is your daily English practice for the A2 level. Small talk can be very difficult when you are learning a new language. It is normal to feel nervous. You might sit in the break room in complete silence because you are afraid to make a grammar mistake. You might worry that people will not understand you. Today, we are going to fix that problem completely. We are giving you the exact, simple phrases you need. By the end of this lesson, you will feel confident to eat with your coworkers and start a friendly conversation.
Hello, everyone. I am Grace. David is completely right. Many students tell us that lunch breaks are the scariest part of the day. You want to make friends, but you do not know the right words. You sit in the corner and look at your food. Today, we will guide you step by step out of that corner. We want you to relax and enjoy your break. We will teach you how to speak naturally, without stress or fear.
Exactly. We will use a highly effective technique today to train your brain and your mouth. First, you will listen to us explain the situation. Then, you will repeat the target sentences out loud after me. This is called shadowing. Shadowing helps you build muscle memory. When you practice speaking out loud, your pronunciation gets better. You stop translating words in your head. When it is your turn to speak, I will say the shadowing sentence 2 times. Listen closely to the rhythm of my voice and try to copy it exactly.
That is the secret to sounding like a native speaker. You do not need a textbook right now. You do not need a pen and paper. You just need your voice and a quiet room. We want you to speak loudly and proudly. Do not be shy. No one is judging you. We are here to support you every single day. Let us begin our first shadowing practice for your lunch break.
A lunch break is a very important part of your workday. It gives you energy for the afternoon. It is also the perfect time to practice your English in a real situation. Let us imagine the scene. You walk into the office kitchen or the break room. You are holding your lunch. You look around the room. You see a coworker sitting at a table. They have an empty chair next to them. You want to sit there, but you must be polite. You cannot just pull out the chair and sit down in silence. You need to ask for permission. We are going to practice the best phrases for this exact moment.
Yes. The first step is often the hardest. You must show confidence when you walk into the room. Remember to smile and make eye contact with your coworkers. You want to look friendly and open. Before you sit down, you have to make sure the chair is actually free. Sometimes people are saving a seat for a friend who went to the restroom. You need a simple, clear question to ask politely before you take the chair.
That is perfect advice. Our first shadowing sentence is the most basic and common way to ask for a chair. You look at the empty chair, you smile at your coworker, and you ask this question. Listen carefully and say it with me. Is anyone sitting here? Is anyone sitting here?
Excellent job. That phrase is perfect for casual situations with friendly coworkers. But maybe you are sitting next to your manager, or someone you do not know very well yet. You might want to sound a little more formal and polite to show extra respect. This next phrase is very respectful and very common in professional offices.
Very good. Here is another excellent option. This one is a little bit more polite. It shows respect for the other person's space. Take a deep breath and repeat after me. Do you mind if I join you? Do you mind if I join you?
Great speaking. Now you have permission to sit, and you are in the chair. The hard part is over, but you cannot just stare at your phone in silence. You should say something nice to start the conversation warmly. Looking at their meal is an easy way to begin. Everyone loves a compliment about their food because food is a safe and happy topic.
Now you are sitting down, you are opening your food. A great way to continue the conversation is to give a compliment about what they are eating. Food is a universal topic. Everyone loves food. Try saying this simple sentence. That food looks really good. That food looks really good.
That is a wonderful phrase. It always makes people smile and feel proud of their lunch. After you compliment the food, you can ask a direct question about it. This invites the other person to speak and share a small detail about their morning. You can ask if they cooked it themselves at their house.
If you want to keep the conversation moving, you can ask a question about their meal. People usually bring food from their house, or they buy it from a restaurant nearby. Let us practice asking about this. Did you bring your lunch from home? Did you bring your lunch from home?
Beautiful pronunciation. If they ask you the exact same question, you need a good answer ready. Maybe you do not like to cook, or you did not have time this morning. Many office workers just go to a cafe or a sandwich shop on the first floor of their building. You can use this next sentence to perfectly explain your own lunch habit.
You should also be ready to talk about your own food. This helps the other person learn something about your daily habits. Here is a very natural sentence you can use to explain your lunch. I usually buy a sandwich downstairs. I usually buy a sandwich downstairs.
Fantastic work. You have successfully started the conversation from nothing. You are sitting down and you are being very friendly. The atmosphere is comfortable and natural. Now, you are ready to talk about the rest of the day and keep the small talk going.
Now you are both sitting at the table. You are eating your lunch. You asked about the food, and now you need a new topic. The easiest topic in the world is your job. Why? Because you both work in the exact same building. You already share this experience. Talking about the morning schedule or the workload is very safe. You do not need to share personal secrets. You just share how your day feels. Let us practice some simple questions and answers about the workday. This will keep the silence away and make you sound very friendly.
Exactly, David. Work is the safest and easiest topic. You both understand the office rules, the manager, and the daily schedule. It is a shared world. The best way to begin is to ask a very general question. You want to give them space to talk about whatever is on their mind, without being too personal.
Yes, a broad question gives the other person a chance to talk. You do not need to ask anything complicated. Just show that you care about their experience today. Practice this very common office question with me. How is your day going so far? How is your day going so far?
Nice job. Now you must be ready to answer that question yourself. Sometimes the morning is incredibly fast. You might have many meetings or a big project to finish. It is honest and relatable to say you are working hard. Here is a perfect way to express that feeling of a stressful morning.
Sometimes the office is incredibly fast and stressful. You might feel tired by lunchtime. It is completely okay to admit that you are working hard. People connect over hard work. Repeat this sentence to describe a difficult morning. It has been a very busy morning. It has been a very busy morning.
Great tone. If your coworker says they are busy, you can show genuine interest in their work. Asking about their specific tasks makes you a good listener. It makes them feel important and respected in the office. Let us practice asking about their current project.
If they say their day is going well, you can ask them for more details. This shows you are a good listener. Everyone likes a coworker who is interested in their projects. Try asking this question. Are you working on anything interesting? Are you working on anything interesting?
Excellent shadowing. Now, what if they ask you about your work? You need a simple, universal answer. Almost every job in the world requires communication. Telling them you are sorting through messages is a safe and realistic response that anyone can understand.
You might need to explain why you are so busy today. A very common task in any office is reading and answering messages. It takes up a lot of time. Let us practice a sentence to describe this common situation. I have a lot of emails to read. I have a lot of emails to read.
Very clear speaking. Finally, it is important to remember why you are in the break room. You are there to rest and recover. Acknowledging the break is a wonderful way to connect. It shows you both appreciate this quiet time away from your computers and desks.
Finally, it is always nice to agree that taking a break is a good thing. It brings a positive feeling to the table. You are both relaxing, and you should celebrate that feeling. Say this phrase out loud. I am glad it is time for a break. I am glad it is time for a break.
Wonderful practice. You are doing so well today. You have completely mastered the small talk about the office environment. But to make a real friend, you have to talk about other things too. Let us move on to the next step of our conversation.
Talking about work is necessary, but it is only the first step. If you only talk about office tasks, emails, and meetings, the conversation can become boring. You want to build a real connection with your coworker. To do this, you must shift the topic to personal interests. Asking about the weekend, evening plans, or hobbies is a fantastic way to show friendship. It proves you see them as a human being, not just another worker. We will now practice asking and answering simple questions about life outside of the company.
I completely agree. Personal questions make the conversation much warmer and friendlier. You want to learn about their actual life, not just their job title. The most natural transition is to ask about their plans for the evening. This shows you care about their happiness after they leave the building.
That is exactly right. You want to start with the immediate future. The end of the workday is a great thing to look forward to. Asking about their evening is very polite and common. Listen to the rhythm of this question and repeat it. Do you have any plans for tonight? Do you have any plans for tonight?
Perfect. Now think about your own answer. You do not need to invent an exciting or crazy story. Most people just go home to cook dinner, wash their clothes, and rest. Being honest about wanting a quiet night is very relatable. Let us practice saying that you just want to take it easy tonight.
Often, people do not have exciting plans. During the work week, most people are tired. They just want to go home and rest. That is a perfectly normal answer, and you need to know how to say it in English. Practice this sentence. I am just going to relax at home. I am just going to relax at home.
Beautifully said. If the conversation is going well, and they are smiling, you can ask a bigger question. You can ask about what brings them joy in life. This is a great way to discover shared interests, like sports, art, or cooking. Listen to David and repeat this friendly, open question.
If you want to know more about their true personality, you can ask about their hobbies. This question opens the door for a much longer conversation. They might talk about sports, music, or travel. Ask this friendly question. What do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do for fun?
Good job. When they ask you this exact question, you must be prepared. Choose a hobby that is easy to explain using simple English words. Entertainment is always a safe choice because everyone loves a good story. Let us practice talking about watching cinema at home.
You need to be ready to answer that question yourself. Always have one or two simple hobbies you can talk about easily in English. Movies are a very popular and easy topic. Let us practice sharing this interest. I really enjoy watching movies. I really enjoy watching movies.
That sounds very natural. If they also like movies, they probably watch television series too. Asking for a recommendation is a powerful conversation tool. It makes the other person feel like an expert, and it gives you something fun to talk about during your next lunch break.
If they mention television, you can ask for a recommendation. This is a brilliant way to keep the conversation going because people love to share their favorite entertainment. Try asking this question. Do you watch any good TV shows? Do you watch any good TV shows?
Excellent work. Let us try one more example of a hobby. Maybe you prefer a quieter activity. Mentioning a relaxing nighttime routine is a great way to share your personality. It shows you value peace and quiet after a long day of work. Let us practice talking about literature.
Let us practice one more hobby. Many people enjoy quiet activities to help them sleep. Reading is a great example. It uses simple vocabulary that is easy to remember. Repeat this sentence with me. I like to read books before bed. I like to read books before bed.
Outstanding shadowing. You are building a wonderful vocabulary for personal conversations. Your coworkers will really enjoy talking with you if you use these phrases. Now, we must learn how to finish the conversation gracefully so you can return to work.
The lunch break always seems to end too quickly. You look at your watch or the clock on the wall. Your 30 minutes or your hour is almost over. You know you have to go back to your desk and start working again. This is a critical moment in small talk. You cannot just stand up, throw your trash away, and walk out of the room in total silence. That can feel very cold or rude to the other person. You need to use specific English phrases to close the conversation gently and positively.
Yes, exiting a conversation is an extremely important social skill. If you leave too suddenly, people might think you are angry or bored with them. You need a polite and smooth transition. The best way is to mention your work responsibilities. It is a professional and polite excuse to stand up from the table.
Grace makes a great point. You need a clear reason for leaving the conversation. Blaming the schedule or the workload is the easiest way to excuse yourself politely. Listen to this standard phrase and repeat it. Well, I should get back to work. Well, I should get back to work.
Very polite. Once you announce that you are leaving, you should validate the conversation. You want to tell them directly that you truly enjoyed their company. This leaves a lasting, positive impression. It makes them look forward to seeing you again in the break room.
After you say you need to leave, you must offer a compliment about the time you spent together. This makes the other person feel valued and respected. It is a vital part of office manners. Say this sentence out loud. It was really nice talking to you. It was really nice talking to you.
Wonderful. If you feel a genuine connection with this person, you can leave the door open for future breaks. You are not making a strict appointment for tomorrow. You are just expressing a friendly wish to share a meal again soon. Listen to David and try this warm phrase.
If the conversation went very well, you can suggest doing it again in the future. You do not need to set an exact date or time right now. It is just a friendly gesture to show you enjoyed their company. Practice this phrase. We should have lunch together again. We should have lunch together again.
Great pronunciation. As you walk away, it is kind to encourage them for the rest of the afternoon. Everyone gets tired at work, and everyone needs a little motivation to finish the day strong. Wishing them well is a beautiful and simple gesture. Let us practice this supportive sentence.
As you are standing up and preparing to leave, it is good to wish them well for the remaining work hours. It ends the interaction on a very supportive note. Listen carefully and repeat this sentence. Good luck with the rest of your day. Good luck with the rest of your day.
Perfect tone. Finally, you need a quick, casual closing statement. Since you share the same workplace, you do not need a formal or serious goodbye. A light and friendly acknowledgement that you will cross paths again in the hallway is all you need to say.
Finally, you need a simple goodbye phrase as you walk away. Because you work in the same building, you will probably see them in the hallway later. This casual goodbye is perfect for coworkers. See you around the office. See you around the office.
Excellent speaking practice today. You have successfully navigated the entire lunch break, from sitting down in the chair to saying a polite goodbye. You are completely ready for your next shift and your next conversation.
That brings us to the end of our lesson today. You did an absolutely fantastic job shadowing those sentences. You should be very proud of your effort. Lunch break small talk does not have to be a scary experience anymore. Now you know exactly what to say when you sit down, how to politely discuss your workday, and how to comfortably ask your coworkers about their hobbies. Consistency is the secret to language learning. Doing this daily practice will completely change how you speak English.
I am so incredibly proud of your dedication today. Listening and repeating is hard work, but it is the absolute fastest way to fluency. Before we go, we want to celebrate your success. If you finished this entire lesson with us, please type "I did it" in the comments below. We love reading your messages and seeing your progress.
Thank you so much for dedicating your time and practicing with us today. If you found this lesson helpful, please take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to our Better English channel. It helps us create more free, high-quality lessons for you. Tomorrow, for For day 06 of our series, we are going to practice a completely different but essential skill: buying groceries and asking for help at the supermarket. Keep up the great work, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a daily lesson. Have a wonderful day at work, stay confident in your English, and keep practicing every single day. Goodbye, everyone, and see you next time.
Your English journey does not end here. Watch more videos and keep practicing.